Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.
Them folks are at it again. And when I say them folks, I mean them folks. This time they're at it again in Spartan, Georgia, Hancock County to be exact, where they are trying to eminent domain Black farmers' land. Now, they are doing it via that of Ben Tarbutton, and he is the president of Sandersville Railroad Company, where they are trying to build a railroad track, if you will, through Black farmers' land. Now, they're saying, well, we need about 7% of each of their land. And some of the landowners did sell, but some of them like, we're not selling because this land has been in our family since, the 1920s, and our enslaved ancestors farmed on this very land. Now, some of the homeowners like that of Blaine and Diane Smith, they're like, we're not selling. This belonged to my granddaddy, right? And so what they're also saying is that the Sandersville Railroad Company devalues the land. And so also there's an entity in Georgia that's going to allow that company to eminent domain, which means we just take what we want, right? Now, per Georgia law, it says that the land can only be eminent domain taken, right, if it's going to help the public. But a lawyer that is helping the Smith saying it's not going to help the public. This is just for private gain. It's going to help a few private companies, and you know who those companies are, right? But the company, Sandersville Railroad, is saying, well, it's going to, put $1.5 million back into the economy. It's going to create jobs. It's like, stop lying. It's going to create more wealth for you. And they're also arguing, well, we got to drive the trucks through Hancock County and it's tearing up the streets. So if we could build a railroad through Black people's property, then that's going to make it better. Better for who? Is it going to make it better for white people? Or is it going to make it better for Black people? Well, we know it's not going to make it better for Black people because you guys are up to your same old thing. We're going to take stuff and then try to justify it in the name of because you can, right? And again, these public entities, these state entities, they allow them to do it. Now, it sounds like it's a board of about 7 members that have said, oh, okay, well, the railroad company, they justify being able to do it. But no, they didn't. And we know a lot of times on those committees, I'm going to say allegedly, they get the little white envelope. They get that white envelope here. Put this into your nonprofit or, a little organization if you allow us to do that to Black people. But here we are, 2024, still having this conversation about Black people's land being taken, all while everybody is telling Black people, you don't need reparations, just get over it. That was back in the day. Oh, really? It's right now. It's today that they're still doing that, lying and thieving and a whole host of things in the name of white dollars. They don't have any problems with doing that. But as I always say, if they get that land for whatever reason, I hope the ancestors never let them have a moment's rest. Never. And as we always know, they getting away with that now, but they ain't going to get away with it forever. So my thoughts and prayers and everything else I can send to those farmers there in Sparta, Georgia. I hope that they are successful in keeping their land. And I hope that all the ancestors and God above keep those people off of their land and they go find somewhere else to build their railroad. In fact, why don't you build it to some of those white people's properties? Why y'all never do that? Why don't y'all ever go to a predominantly white neighborhood and say, oh, we want that land. We want to drive a railroad track through there. Can you imagine having a railroad go through your property where it's disrupting your peace, your sleep, and everything else? And it's also saying that devalues the property. So what if they wanted to sell one day? It's going to be a lot less than what it's worth because those white folks have driven a railroad track through their property for their own personal gain. I rebuke it all. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, the Demetra